Okay, so countdown.
5, 4, elephant, 3, elephant, 2, elephant, 1, elephant, and we're on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to BSG at Home 2020. Momentarily, we're going to get started with Sonic 3D Blast by Argick. Before we do, I quickly wanted to read out 2 donations. We got a €1 donation from Emoji Moon saying, I'm so low on money right now, but I love you guys. Heart emoji. Thank you very much. And we got a €20 donation from Race Pro UK saying, good luck, Argick. Don't forget to yeet yourself to the sky. Splitting this between my boy Gamma and the Chaotix for adventure and heroes.
Ooh.
Thank you both for those donations. And with that, I'm going to give it to you, Argick. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are going to be playing Sonic 3D Blast on the PC version here. We're just going to have fun. So, Tech, if you're ready on time, I'm going to give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So, we are going to start here. For those of you not aware, 3D Blast was released on the Genesis, on the Saturn, and on the PC. Difference between the games is entirely graphical and sound. There are only one major level difference, and that are the special stages, which you are about to see very soon, as we're going to grab 50 rings, go visit our boy Knuckles, and he's going to allow us to go into these special stages here. So we're just going to grab as many rings as we can all the way around the outside here. Going to grab ourselves enough. We should get 46 to the cannon. Into the cannon. Knuckles appears down the bottom here, and we grab the rings, and 50. In we go. Now we're going into the special stages here. The special stage is very reminiscent of the half pipe from Sonic 2 here. There are rings. There are mines. I can see the rings. I've got no idea where the mines are going to be because the mines are totally tiny, and I can't see them on a big screen. And yeah, so this is the half pipe. Again, I'm going to dodge the mines here, and just as alluded to there in the donation, we're just going to yeet ourselves to space now, because we have 100 or 106 out of 100 rings. You lose 5 rings every time you hit a mine. We're trying to not hit any of the mines, and if you jump at the edge of the platforms here, Sonic just yeets himself into space, and look at that majestic background there. So before people, it's a great background, isn't it? Before people ask, no, not intentional. It's an old game running on a new PC. I could fix it, but I think this white noise is much better than that. Look at that. Which level are we on? We're on Green Grove as you go through. But there's our lovely chunky emerald right there. Look at the size of that. Absolutely massive there. So that is our first of 7. We will be doing 7 of those in total. And we're now going to just run our way through. Every time we go into these special stages, the stage outside effectively resets itself. So all the rings will respawn. All the enemies will be here. And as you saw, the little flicky was following me, even though we didn't have it following us in the start. I'll explain more about that later. Basic premise of the game here, of course, is that we want to try and save the flickies. There are 5 in each area. Most area levels have 3 different individual zones, so 15 per stage. Gonna grab our speed shoes, run under here, grab the golden shield here. That is Sonic's first instance of the homing attack. Everybody thought it was Sonic Adventure, but they were wrong. It came back in here. This will allow us to do the homing attack if an enemy is on screen. If they're not on screen, however, that will allow us to just kill all momentum and head straight down on the ground. Gonna yeet them into the giant onion ring, and away we go, finishing stage number 1 of, well, I guess, I don't know. I haven't counted how many stages there are. There's like 12 or something. But there we go. That's Act 1.
I'm going to interrupt you here because you told me I could. We just got a €9 donation from Tiny Tim saying, hey all, looking forward to an amazing, insane Argick run. He is the world's fastest talking Scot, no question. Cheers.
Cheers, Tiny Tim. I mean, I talk fast. I can't even admit that. I talk fast. Sonic runs fast. I talk fast. And what I'm doing right now is I'm grabbing at least 30 odd rings here. I do not want to get hit, because if I get hit, we get in trouble. And we've got enough here. 34 should give me a 38 as we come down here. Nicely done. And that is going to put us down to a lovely, nice set of rings here as we come down. And now it's going to give us 50 rings, maybe even 51 if I'm lucky. We're going to run our way through. Going to find our boy Knuckles again, because our boy Knuckles is going to let us go through. There you go. 50 rings exactly. Dodge the mine. And then go and find our boy Knuckles. Stand next to him, give him 50 rings, and he says, you shall pass. And away we go into the special stage here. And yeah, this is the exact same. Every time these special stages continue, they add a little bit more ring total. We need 150 in here. But other than that, we get to just have fun with it. So how you all doing, chat? Look at that, we've already got enough. Didn't have to do anything else. Mine. Arc out of mine again.
You lost a few, so then you didn't have enough anymore.
Ah, but see, that's why you grab more, because they literally just throw them at you. The reason I'm not grabbing as many, or like any of the rest of them here, is because the score countdown at the end is based on how many rings you get. If you have a ridiculous number of rings, you're going very slow. Sonic's just knowing the screen right now. What is going on here? Away he goes, off to space, having fun. But yeah, the main difference here, obviously, this is reminiscent of Sonic 2. The Sega Saturn version has another variation on the half-pipe, and the Genesis has the bridge over either a river or a river of lava. And you're just running in a straight line. All of them have the same basic premise: grab enough rings, dodge the mines, but they all look slightly different. Why the PC one is different from the Saturn, nobody knows. It just is. But yeah, there we go. That is Chaos Emerald number 2 achieved. We can only get 1 emerald per stage. If I were to go and find Tails, who is hiding around the stage right now, and go into his special stage and finish it, we would be able to grab an extra life. Not really going to need any extra lives, assuming everything goes well here. We may get a death or two later on. I'm not going to say this will be deathless, because if you say that, the game beats you up. And we're going to grab our little flickies here, run our way through, and off we go. Again, all the enemies contain a flicky. We need to find all 5 of them in the stage. They are all in specific positions that they do not change. They're all in the same area every time. Very little RNG involved in this run, which is very nice. So if you want to pick it up, it is the least glitchy of all the Sonic games and the least RNG heavy as well, making it a perfect place to start. The only downside, of course, is that the controls can be a little bit slidey, a little bit messy if you're not used to doing isometric 3D movement before. And we're just going to run to the end of the stage here. And then we're going to be visiting the Crystal Maze. Tell me that this boss music doesn't sound like something straight out of the Crystal Maze, by the way. Like, the PC Mute soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal. Doesn't really have anything on the Genesis one, but I still love it. But this is the Crystal Maze. Listen to this when it goes through. So the boss is coming in. It starts off all dramatic. Then suddenly, Crystal Maze. It sounds like we're in the Crystal Maze. We're going to go for some quick cycles on the boss here. We're going to try and get 2 hits off him every time he drops the giant steel ball down. Because when he gets it on down, you get it on back up as well. And the last one here, that is a beautiful boss fight. I will take that any day. And it is... It's totally Crystal Maze music there. Nobody can tell me otherwise. We go to Fort Boyard later on as well. We also get some techno on the go, so we're going to love this. Into Rusty Ruin Act 1 here. Rusty Ruin, a beautiful stage. Arg's doing the movement for Rusty Ruin Act 2 for some reason. Feels good. Doesn't have a candle to its soundtrack on the original one. The original one on the Genesis is my phone ringtone because I'm a giant nerd and I love it. But this one is really chill. It's a really chill stage. And you gotta have a look at the improved ruins graphics here. Have a look at the flicky statues there. You can't really see them in the Genesis one. They're just rocks in this one as we go through. And we go through into, well, we're going to go and grab some more of the flickies. And now's a good time to explain what the flickies do. You may notice that the flickies are all different colors. Blue and purple flickies are the best because they will try and make their way to Sonic if they get separated from them. Reds will bounce around in a spot going back and forward between each other. And greens are the worst. Greens will just go off on their own merry little adventure, completely not caring what it is they're going to do. And you got to go and find them. They are not fun. Ideally, you will not lose them because a flicky has 3 states. They are either trapped inside a robot, they are roaming the land themselves, or they are following Sonic in the trail. The trail can be broken by taking damage, and every single flicky will run away. Or, for example, if you get hit by a laser or you accidentally get caught by an enemy, the flickies can break certain parts of the chain. So say you have 4 of them following you, you get hit in the middle of the chain, you could lose 2 of the flickies and you have to go recollect them. Gotta be very careful that all the flickies are following you because you need all 5 to finish the stage, and away we go. But what you're going to see now is in Act 2 here, we're going to go for a Chaos Emerald, and we're going to do something called Freed Flicky Flagging. Why they made it 3 Fs in a row, I've got no idea, but they did. So what we're going to do is we're going to free the flicky, and this one's going to follow us just because we grabbed it. But the other flickies, we're not really going to bother if they're not following us, because as long as they are free from the enemy, they are considered roaming the world map, and then they will get warped straight to us at the end of a bonus stage. So we're just going to grab as many rings as we can, grab this, knock out all the enemies, not bother about grabbing the flickies, grabbing all the rings as we run our way down here. There we go. All the flickies are free. Only one of them is following me. Need to start doing the dancing there as we go our way through. And spin dash our way in, right down, straight to our boy Knuckles. How you doing, mate? So we only have 1 flicky here. We're coming straight in. Oh, yes. Look at that glorious background there. You want some noise? There's some noise right there. Again, the backgrounds are just because simply they can't read the background file properly. If I were to replace the files, then it would be fine, but I like this mess. It's great fun. It's silly, it's dumb, it's exactly... It's Sonic 3D Blast. So we got enough rings. We're just going to start jumping, see if we can yeet ourselves off the map a few times here. Unfortunately, you cannot get knocked off the stage in any way, shape, or form. Can't even despawn the stage. Normally in a Sonic game, if an object ain't on the screen, it doesn't exist. We can make the stage disappear, but it always comes back.
So while you go through the special stage, we just got a €10 donation from Big the Dave saying, "What's Sonic's favorite drink? Rusty Bruin." And I guess while we're still going through this, I quickly want to remind everybody here in chat, we're currently raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who has dealt with mental health issues themselves or within their families. All of your donations will go to Mind, so be sure to get your donations in. You have to come up to another stage, so I'll wait until the next special stage before I continue.
Oh, no worries. Go for it. As you can see, the flickies are free and they are with us. And I'm going to let you take over as we're just going to run through the rest of the stage, grabbing the flickies and saving them.
Sure thing. To give you guys a little bit more background on exactly what they do, worldwide, suicide ranks as the third leading cause of death in youth between 15 and 19 years of age. And it's the second leading cause of death for girls of this age group. Early recognition of mental health disorders is essential to reduce suicide rates, improve treatability, and reduce severity of several illnesses, including depression, psychosis, eating and substance use disorders. Mind tries to help bring awareness by providing classes at school to inform youth on the topic and through social media campaigns targeting youth to encourage them to be more open about mental health issues to help prevent these from becoming a bigger problem than they need to be. So just another reason to be sure to help support this amazing charity.
Indeed, indeed. Very good charity that they're all raising money for. Do please keep your donations coming in. We do have a number of donation incentives, and one of them is, of course, the Sonic Heroes character bid war. Do you want to see Vector and the crew from Chaotix, or do we want to see Team Hero? I want to see Team Hero, and that's only because I'm going to try and learn that category, so I just want to see what Sid can do, and maybe he can teach me a skip or two. But again, thank you all for your donations that you've had right now. That was Rusty Ruin Act 2. We are going to try and see if we can do Rusty Ruin Act 3 boss skip here. Here we go. Oh, we made it. Up 1, 2, 3, 4... Yay! So what we did there is we did the boss quick kill. We ran into the end of the bosses as he was descending down there. We took a damage boost onto the paw there, which is really hard to do because you have to try and angle yourself from that weird view. And then you get all the hits before he even lands in and starts to move. And there you go. Absolutely amazing. And now, although we are not able to meet in person here, imagine that this soundtrack of this next stage is a swanky hotel and we're all together waiting in the foyer for BSG to start here. Listen to this swanky hotel music here, eh? This is what you hear when you come to BSG. Or this is what we should hear when you come to BSG. I'm just going to sit there with a CD player and just play this music over and over in the foyer.
I would listen to it, but since I'm watching the stream through Discord, I don't actually have the game audio, so I'm not hearing it.
What? That's weird. You should have audio. But anyway, we're running our way through. Got the gold shield again, but it doesn't matter because we're going to lose it. Because once again, the stage entirely resets other than the flickies that have been freed. We are at 44 ranks. We're at 48 ranks. We've got enough as we go and see our boy Tails. I told you Tails was in this game. Look at that smug little boy just sitting there, taking our 50 rings away from us as we're going to run our way through now. This is the stage I love to just call the chemical plant stage because it basically looks like chemical plant. Running our way through, trying not to hit any of the mines here. We need to grab 250 rings all the way through the stage here, grabbing them as they come through. Again, it's pretty much memory, just memorizing where the rings are, where the mines are going to be. Try and not hit any of them if you can help it. Only 5 rings per mine, not a bad thing, but it does slow you down, and you don't want to go slow. You want to go fast. Want to go fast? Gotta go fast. But yeah, look at that. Oh, there you go. There's a mine. Caught me right in the corner there. Never saw it coming. Running our way through and down here. The background has once again changed. Anybody know what stage we're on? Spring Stadium. Got it. Right. I forgot what stage it was there. 264 rings. Let me see if we can meme it up a little bit. 267. Oh, can I grab just 2 rings? 268. I need one. The one ring to rule them all. Where's the one ring? Oh, I'm not grabbing one ring here. Oh, we got 2. Arc failed.
So close.
Feels bad. I hit a mine. Okay, we can try again. Oh, 270 again. I got 5 back. Oh, maybe next stage, folks. Maybe next stage. All the way through. As we go through dodging all the mines. Don't want to lose too much time in the stage here. Yeeing myself to space. Sonic, he's up there. He's having fun. Tails ain't the only one that can fly. And there's another giant emerald. Look at the size of them. They're like 2 times the size of Sonic there. As we go through. All right. So coming through, back to the foyer here. The thing about String Stadium that you've got to remember, Sonic can jump 2 blocks high. He cannot jump any higher than that. Of course, we have the different styles of enemies as well. We've got the spiders. There's one there. And then we've got the lovely little crab things in a shell. There he is. He's gone as well. And we also have the little kind of butterfly. Not butterfly. What's the word? Dragonfly. That's it. Spiral runners all agree with me. There's the dragonfly right there. And of course, my personal favorite, ye olde pufferfish. Nailed the pufferfish. No puffing up for you there, good sir. We'll see you puffing up in the next stage, because there's one who's a right old troll. Will always puffer regardless of what I do. And we gotta just wait him out as we go through. Do-do-do-do-do. As we go through there. And that is Act 1. Coming in at Act 2, we're going to have Knuckles and Tails together, so it doesn't matter which one we pick. But now, we're in Tiny Toons Adventures, and listen very carefully to the music, because we've got our friend, the duck, and I hit every single bumper on the way down there. There's the pufferfish. Hi, buddy. But we're going to try and grab as many of these rings as we can. And we're going to have Mr. Duck coming up soon. I'll let you know when he's coming. You'll hear him twice in this level if everything goes well. Mr. Spider, out the way. Going to jump over the spikes that are in the ground there. I do want to grab some more rings. Nice 10 ring box here. So we're going to grab these Mr. Dragonfly over the bumper there, being a little bit of a troll. 26 rings is not a grand amount. Oh, on the slope there. Slope physics are in play. If you jump on an upward slope, you'll gain a lot of height, but you'll lose speed. If you jump on a downward slope, you'll gain a lot of speed, but you'll lose height. And we're going to grab that 32, 34. That'll take us to 48, and we're good to go. And here comes Mr. Duck, everybody. Prepare for the quack. And there's the quack. Mr. Duck, of course, everybody. Everybody loves a good duck. Into Knuckles, here we go. The duck has played. We'll hear the duck again as we run our way through. This is the Christmas stage, because it's red and green and has triangles. You know, it looks like Christmas. I know it's only August, but forgive me. Blame the video game. And Cruel, if you've got anything you want to say, now is a perfect time, buddy.
I sure do. I'd quickly like to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel. For information about their upcoming events and any changes due to the COVID-19 outbreak, be sure to check out esamarathon.com. And while we're on the topic of other events, if you're from the UK and you'd like to attend an event similar to BSG, we highly recommend checking out UKSG. UKSG is an event in Glasgow running 4 times a year for young minds. Same story as with ESA. To keep updated on what's going on there, be sure to check out their Discord as they are having a fair few changes as well, but definitely an event worth checking out. You can consider using your free monthly Twitch Prime subscription if you still have that right here on the ESA channel. You'll get access to all the ESA emotes as well as several BSG emotes, and you get to support both of the events at the same time. This, of course, also goes for any regular subscriptions.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I've never heard of UKSG. Not at all. Sounds like a good event.
Yeah, I mean, you're from the UK. You should check it out.
Am I? I didn't know. No, it is. Honestly, it's a great event. You can come and join me there. I usually attend most of the events alongside the rest of the UKSG crew. We did have crew. Crew, you did come over once, right? Yeah, you did. I'm not imagining things. You've been over. It's a great event. It's a great event, honestly.
I joined, like, the last one before everything started to shut down, so I came just in time.
In before the lock. And I was going to return the favor and come to you guys, but unfortunately, that'll have to be next year now. But here's hoping it will be next year. As we run our way through, gonna get hit by the dragonfly who was right there. Find the spring. Which one is it? It's that one. And we run our way through. Also, you're seeing the holes in the ground. There are spikes in there. We don't want to hit any of those. We don't want to get hit by anything. Same with the bumpers and that here. There's our lovely flicky. Over we come. And now you're going to see the lovely pufferfish that could... it just puffs up on this. Just... It's like, thanks, pufferfish. Can't do anything about that. He's based on camera cycles, and he just sneaks onto the camera a little bit too early from us. And there's nothing we can do there, unfortunately, which kind of annoying. Also, here comes a friend. It's the duck. Quack. Love that duck. The duck is great. It's the best thing about this theme. Running our way through. Now, we normally have a gold shield here, but because we've reset the stage, this is going to be deadly because we are jumping in between a whole bunch of spikes there. But thankfully, no getting hit from us. Get to run our way over here. Going to jump off the side. You can see the slope glitch or slope physics in action there as I jumped from a sideward slope and it pushed me down a little bit. And we just compensate for that, jumping into the ring. And away we go. When Mountain Dew is chugging through your veins. What Mountain Dew? It's not Mountain Dew. Anyway, time for the Baby Rage boss. This is Baby Rage. We're going to try and go for a quick hit here. 5, 6, 7, and then jumping 8. Oh, too early. So we're going to have to wait for the boss to come over here. We're just going to jump on the spikes. Hopefully he'll get over here in time before he falls down. He did not, so we're going to wait for him to do Baby Rage on us. Baby Rage, wah. Tried to go for the quick kill where we can hit him 4 times in the center there, but he was not for behaving. Big jump over, he'll fall down. We're going to hit him up. Going to keep going again. Going to knock him down. Going to try and hit him up. He's going to Baby Rage at us. Run our way through. Getting hit. Grab a ring. Didn't grab a ring. Feels bad. Make sure we don't get hit here. Gotta grab a ring. He's going to start doing Baby Rage any second now. He did. Gonna hit him when he does Baby Rage once again. Run our way through. This is a very hard boss to do fast because once he starts to go wrong, everything goes wrong. But once you get it really smooth, it's great. But aye, there's no Mountain Dew coursing through my veins. No, it is the nectar of the gods, known as Iron Brew. It's a great Scottish drink. If you get to come over to the UK, please try it. Some people say it tastes like toothpaste. Some people say it tastes like girders. Arg doesn't again what it tastes like. It's just a juice that he likes. So we're now in Diamond Dust, and he's going to try and no get hit by the snowman here. Didn't get hit by the snowman. Managing to get the flicky out of the ice block as well. As we run our way through, going to grab the rest of the flickies here, making sure we don't hit any of the icicles. Again, all the obstacles and the enemies change based on the stage that you're in. We got these wonderful ice turrets that are going to try and freeze me. Unfortunately, I had a little bit too much momentum there. So now our flickies are going to go off on their own merry little adventure. We just got to get this purple one back, and away we go. Because somehow the blue one managed to stick with us, and it was great. It was grand, and away you go. But we're going to come through, making sure we get ourselves frozen. And while we're frozen, I'm just going to take a quick drink of water.
And while you do that, I've got a couple donations to go through. We just got 20 euros from Melrose saying, Mind are a fantastic cause, and thank you everyone affiliated with BSG for putting this together. This 20 euros goes towards the cutscenes in Mort the Chicken because it's a crime to deny the marathon the chance to witness those cutscenes. We also got 5 euros from Shanley saying, every time I see this game, it always seems that the runner has a blast. Let's hope that Mips is kind to you today, Arg, and best of luck on the run.
Indeed. Unfortunately for me, Arg made a big old boo-boo. Good old big old boo-boo. I'm actually going to just take a death here because what I accidentally did is I got hit by the wrong enemy, which cost me a whole bunch of rings. So I'm just going to reset to come and grab these rings here. Deliberate death here, deliberate reset. Do not panic, do not pass go. Grabbing the life again for recovery because Arg knows your backup strats. Remember, no backup strats when you play the video game because that is how you can do good on your speedruns as we go through as well. Going to run our way through. Hopefully this time not going to get hit by the whole bunch of rings because we grabbed a whole bunch of rings on this little old school section. Like, look, ma, no hands, stop playing it. But unfortunately, we took a little bit too much damage from the wonderful penguin that was just sitting here. Let's not hit me this time, penguin. Thank you very much. Don't actually have to grab the flickies because once again, we will be doing free flicky flagging. But the penguin is showing who's boss there. Yes, the penguin is boss. As we come and grab our buddy Tails. And we're going to go all the way down again. Once again, in the special stage, have a listen to the background music here. Especially the bass line. Does it sound like Mario Kart to anyone else? Specifically Mario Raceway from Mario Kart 64.
So, Ark, are we going to go for 420 rings here?
Well, since we need 400, I'll go for the 420.
Nice.
If I get 420, I want to see donations. Even if it's just like a €4.20 donation, that would be amazing. 420 for 420, right? Oh, Arg, you're not doing a very good job right now. Let's get the 420, folks. So I'm going to dodge them because there's a whole bunch of things that are just in the way there. As we go ahead. Come on, Arg. The challenge is on. Can you make the 420? Make it a run to remember. Get the 420, son. We're at 324. We are less than 100 away from the 420. Can we do it? We're at 373. We're going to run our way down here. Going to grab some more. We're at 401. We were at 401. We're at 396. Going to try and grab some there. We're at 411. 414. 421. No. We're at 425. 420. Right, there you go, folks. There's the 420. Can Ark finish with 420? Will he get... No, he ruined it. He ruined the 420. He got 422. Oh, you hate to see it. Let's get 425, 428. Oh, too much. No! He got too many rings. He can't dodge the rings and the mines. Feels bad. Give me two more. Give me two more. Give me one more. Give me one more. There we go. Give me a mine. Give me a mine. I need a mine. I want a mine. Where's my mine? I jumped over the mine. No. Come on, Arg. You can do it. I need a mine. No. We finished the level. Oh.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad. We tried it. We got 430. We got into the 420. Then we got into the 430. I needed to hit the mines, but my instinct said, no, you jump over them. But that is 6 of 7. We've got one more emerald we need to get as we go our way through. Jumping over. The flickies are with us again. But unfortunately, we didn't quite do it. So jumping our way through now. We're just going to grab the last one as we have the wonderful pogo stick enemies here. They are very annoying because you think you'll hit them. They'll move out of the way and then they'll get hit by them, which is really bad as we go through. Jumping our way in as we go through. Spin! Boing, boing. Bouncing our way through here. Gonna just jump our way through now. Hopefully not gonna get hit by these exploding snowmen. Immediate bounce onto the penguin, which is wonderful. And now we have the springs covered by this lovely little snowfall halfway through it. With the snowmen here, we got to be very careful because, as you know, the snowmen turn the flickies into a little ice block. And if you're unlucky and you try and spin dash through them, you run the risk of getting crushed by the block. And then that obviously counts as a crush death and you die, and it's very, very embarrassing. But there we go. That is the end of Diamond Dust 1. We're coming in at Diamond Dust 2. And we got one more chance at an emerald, but we need 500. So what's a funny number for 500 that we can try and get? I don't think we have a good number for 500. Let's see what we can do. We'll see if we can do something. But first, we're going to run our way through here. We're not going to grab any of the rings here because I'm probably going to take damage in the next section anyway. But there's more than enough as long as I don't get hit by ye olde snowman down the bottom here, who's a bit of a troll. Yeah, didn't troll us today. That's nice. Unfortunately, not getting the mini spin dash as I go through that. But I'm not allowed that shield, apparently. I am not allowed that shield. Video game says no shield for you as we go through. As we're going to see. I'm seeing all the numbers coming through in chat there. Well done. Keep them coming. I'll see which numbers we can get. Right, I'm actually going to take the super safe and go for the golden shield here. Because it doesn't matter if I lose it now, as long as I don't lose it against the snowman man. The snowman man is such a good thing that I had to say man twice.
So, Argick, we just got a €4.30 donation from Norby saying, ruined, not like this.
I'm sorry, not like this. Well, we tried, but thank you for your donation. Thank you for being a good sport. All right, so we're coming down to the last time we're going to see our boy Knuckles. We got enough rings. There's the 50. In we go. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what number we can go for. I'm seeing a whole bunch of people posting a whole bunch of numbers. We'll see if your number will be getting chosen today. Ours already hit a mine. Well done. So as we're running our way through here, can we do enough? How many numbers can we get? How many rings can we get? Oh, it's straight. That was so smooth until that very end part there. That was just mean. So the game is actually constantly forcing you left and right as well. You're not constantly able just to stay in the middle. It is pushing you. So you're fighting the force of the stage while trying to grab these rings. So like, you're effectively playing a giant game of balancing. We are at 420. There's 420! We're at 420! And I ruined it. No, there we go. We got it. We got it for a second, folks. We got it for a second. I'm just hitting all these mines today. Ain't that just grand? But we had 420 for a second there. How great was that? Everybody loves a good old 420. All right, so this is obviously the longest stage as well.
469.
Nice.
Just moment,
nice. I wasn't even paying attention to it. You've got the number covered. So we're at the part of the game where now it's just going to drip feed us a little bit of rings here, but we'll see how many we can grab. Normally I stop around 500, but we'll go for it. We'll see whose number I get closest to. I know somebody said 600. I don't even think I've hit 600 on this stage before. Because normally I stop.
Somebody said also said 42,069, so...
I mean, that's a big number. That's a big number. Oh, that's a mine there. Oh, we might get the 600. Oh, we're close. We're close. We're over 600. We're at 601, 605. 612, last set of rings. If you said 646, you are correct. Give yourself a round of applause. And of course, that is the last Chaos Emerald that we'll see. You can see this massive score countdown now that I have artificially increased by collecting 146 more rings than I actually needed to. All those frames. We missed the frames. Super Metroid runners will not be happy with you now. But we're going to run our way through the stage recess, and there you go. Run, jump, and over we go. Argick frozen because that's what those ice turrets do. Going to jump over the giant snow river here as we jump our way through. Big jump over onto the snowman. And unfortunately, this marks the end of Diamond Dust. And we're going to go into the boss, which means once again, we're going to get that wonderful Crystal Maze-esque style music. And unfortunately, the boss is pretty much an auto-scroller. The boss is going to descend down, drop a snowman. We're going to donk him on the noggin. He'll drop a snowman, descend down, rinse, repeat, and we're just going to keep him at a wall there because he's meant to rotate around us in a circle. We're going to prevent him from doing that. We're just going to keep him in the corner, and he's going to play the giant round of dodgeums, basically. Like, watch this. So the boss is going to come down. Hi, boss. Donk the boss on the noggin. Going to stick in the corner. And then instead of going in a full circle there, I'm just going to keep him bonking from side to side. He does speed up. He does get faster. He's like one of those fairground operators. He says, scream if you want to go faster. He never screams, though. He laughs. He never screams. Hit by the snowman, but the ring bounced back, so it doesn't matter. Look at him. He's just bouncing in the corner there. Just wait until he gets down to the last couple of hits, though. Keep going. Boing. He's speeding up ever so slowly. Doing, 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 doing. Down to the last 2 hits remaining. Eggman, you'd think he'd be getting a little bit dizzy here with all this bouncing he's doing. Up we go. Boing, 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 boing. And there we go. The boss is gone. We're just going to spin out. Angles are fun. There you go. Look at that angle sending me straight back there. And now we're going from the extreme cold to extreme heat. Ladies and gentlemen, it is BSG's News at 10. Coming up next in the marathon, we have got 3, 4, 5 days of amazing marathon adventures here for the rest of the run. You got to make sure you stick here. They are raising money for Mind. It is a fantastic charity. Do keep them coming in as we're going to hear more at the news at 11. Somebody once told me that this sounds like the beginning of like a news at 10. Completely ruined the soundtrack for me now. I think it sounds like a fantasy adventure, like a King Arthur medieval fantasy adventure song, overly dramatic and really cool. No, it's the news at 10. What? Why would you do that? But this is Volcano Valley. Volcano Valley, of course, very hot stage. Don't want to step in the spaghetti bolognese there. A little bit of meatballs in there too. Don't want to go for that. That's a very bad thing. But we do want to make sure we hit the ladybugs, jump all through the fire here. Grabbing the shield just because we can. There you saw what happens if the flickies get hit by the trail. They get these lovely little spin dash platformers as we go through. And we're making sure we hit the enemies. What we're going to do with these lovely platforms is that we're going to make sure we stop and then jump just before the top, because if you time that correctly, you can get up and it saves about a second. If you fail it, you lose about 10, so it's not worth it, but you know, we do it every time, as we do. Going in, big up jump, and that's why we take the shield with us, so we don't lose it. Jumping our way through, and now the epic music is playing as we go through. Our intrepid hero manages to help save the flickies from the evil Dr. Robotnik, as we see them running through the volcano area here, going over the majestic lava falls, managing to spin dash on the platform here as they run their way through. 2 more flickies remain. Can our intrepid hero, Sonic the Hedgehog, save the flickies from the stage? And he's done. His people need him, and he's gone. I love this stage music so much, honestly. It's so good. It's so good. But we come into Volcano Valley Act 2 now. We get the different style of music. Overly dramatic music. Start. And we're going to run our way through here. We're going to jump over the spikies, making sure we hit the little wasp guy. And we're going to try and jump onto item box here. Let's see if we can time it right. Oh, just a little bit once. So we're going to wait for the fire plumes to go back into the lava there. That is the spaghetti coming out saying hi. But we're going to use the springs, running our way through here. As we do, I'm going to make sure we keep this fire shield all the way, because the fire shield, as the name implies, will protect you from fire, lava, and any other shenanigans. The main thing we worry about are the fire turrets. Exact same as the ice turrets. Instead of spewing lava, instead of spewing ice, they spew fire. You can also see the flickies here also get their own little mini fire shield, which is amazing. They do not lose that fire shield. The only way they lose the shield is if Sonic loses the shield. But we're just going to run our way through the stage, making sure we don't fall down into any of the lava pits here, and then use the big spring to knock our way over with the dramatic music once again. The speedy up coming through. Unfortunately, we don't get any speed music or any invulnerability music, but that is all the better for us to enjoy this wonderful soundtrack with as we go through. Down, in, and up we go, finishing the stage and how we go into the ring. And that is it. The dramatic Argick, the Volcano Valley has been finished. But there's one thing standing in our way, and that is Dr. Robotnik, evil scientific genius with an IQ of over 200. He's channeled the power of this volcano. But what can Sonic do? He can stand on these super hot pipes here and quite literally actually just jump beside him here. So we're going to get 4 hits on the boss. And unfortunately, the super dramatic fight is not as dramatic as it once was, because now we are literally jumping over the fire enemies here. And Sonic making fun of him by spin dashing in the lava. Dun, 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 dun. And we're now moving from Volcano. We are going to Techno Gadget. It is Gene Gadget, but I call it Techno Gadget because now you get your Sour Pleasies in the chat, because now we get to get some uns on the go. And I believe Mr. Cruel, take it away, my friend.
Sure thing. You are currently watching the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. Due to the current situation surrounding COVID-19, we're doing our extended BSG online event instead of our week-long annual, with streamers from both Benelux and the rest of the world bringing you entertainment during the lockdown. While we're doing this, we are currently raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who's dealt with mental health issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind, so be sure to get them in. And if you'd like to stay updated with our events, you can do so by following us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle BSG Marathon. Get a behind-the-scenes look of the events and stay up to date with the latest news on our marathons, events, and more. We are also in the process of uploading all of our VODs to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BSGMarathon. Be sure to check it out and subscribe to find one new video per day in your feed.
Yeah. So we are in Gene Gadget here. Gene Gadget, stage that has a very interesting property, as you can tell by the ground here. It is electrified when you stand on it. But if you have the blue shield, which I had 2 of and lost both, you are protected from electricity. Nobody do that unless you read the manual. Nobody reads the manual. But at the end of the stage here, you need to make sure you have all 5 flickies on you. Otherwise, it sends you all the way back to the start of the stage, and you don't want to be seeing that. But that is Techno Gadget 1. We are coming into Techno Gadget 2 because we are going to get the uns for the second time as we go through. Here we go. But again, same thing as the first stage here. We're going to go and find our flickies. But this one has 2 different areas that we got to be very careful about. The first one is known as the Slope of Rage. And the reason for that is because if you fall down it, you're probably going to rage, because it sends you right back down into this little room that we were in. And what we're going to be doing is running through, going to try and not fall off the giant slope. But you're not guaranteed it, because we have these annoying little mice that will run our way around the stage at us. But sometimes they run away from us and run directly back to those turrets. And those turrets are the worst. And there we go. We didn't get the jump there, so we're definitely going to hit by the Slope of Rage. Arg, try to salvage it. Not salvaging it. We're just going to go down the slope. Ah, the joys. So down the slide we go. Slip and slide. Away we go. Running our way through with the uns back in play. And we're going to go and try that a second time. We already have our flickies though, so we don't have to worry about it. The problem is we fell down our floor too early. You don't want to have that happen to us. So we're just going to wait here, try a second time. Run our way across. There you go. Big jump over and in. Using the angular slopes to our advantage here. Big jumps over, straight down. Line us up right in. Dodge the annoying turrets. Going to make sure we don't get hit by the flickies. Because if you don't go down the slope, but the flickies do, you got to go after them, which is really, really annoying. Oh, there we go. And one flicky's gone on an adventure. The other one is gone with them. I'm going to hand this guy in. So we're going to hand them in, and we're going to go slip and slide in. Whee! There's the little guy halfway down the slope. I'm going to run away out here, and I'm going to run back in and see if he's down here. He's not. I got to run out the area, run back in. Oh, you hate to see it, folks. So that is what happens with that turret. The turrets are annoying. And unfortunately, they really beat us up here. So where... Oh my god, where's the little Flicky gone? Woo-hoo! Flicky! He's not coming back. We might have a problem here. The Flicky refuses to come back. So hopefully he hasn't got stuck out of bounds, because that means we have to take a death if he has. Mr. Flicky, where are you hiding? Did you come back up? He's not here. I don't see him. There, he went up. We got trolled by the green Flicky because we ended up down the bottom of the slope. His AI kicked in to push him away from us, ran all the way back up the slope instead of coming down it. What an absolute troll. Legit trolled by the AI here, folks. As we run our way through, big jump up. Going to try and make sure we don't land on the spikes. Going to get hit by the octopus, but we didn't, which is nice. Running our way through here. Going to jump over this one. Make sure we stay away from the turret, because the turrets are the worst. But we got the turret back, and we got the flicky back, which is good for us. Running our way through. This is not the greatest gene gadget I've ever done, but hey, it's still fun. As we come up to the last one, going to jump our way through, grabbing the final flicky in the pufferfish. And then off we go to the end. The Great Wall of Gene Gadget. We are at the top of it here. And away you go. Finish! Just before the level song resets. That's how slow we were. Whoops. And now we got an auto-scroller boss. He's going to fire missiles at us. He's going to annoy us with little spike platforms. We're just going to set ourselves at a corner here. Let the conveyor belt do its thing. Once he comes down into range, we're going to hit him. So, crew, if you want to take it away, buddy, now's the perfect time.
Sure thing. I'd quickly like to thank Veilig Reserveren for offering BSG a ticketing system for our events. Veilig Reserveren is a Dutch ticketing system offering a backup system for a variety of events. And did you know BSG also supports small community events? You can see events like the Harvest Moon Marathon, the Colin McRae-a-thon, and we currently have a Link to the Past randomizer tournament going on our own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BSG_marathon. So if you like those sort of events, be sure to check that out.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. We got a lot of fun events over a number of different channels, so you'll always find something that you want to watch. Seriously, this is like dramatic Crystal Maze music. You're inside the Crystal Dome. Can you start the fans, please? Oh, Richard O'Brien was so good at Crystal Maze. But we're about to swap out Crystal Maze for something that sounds like it came straight out of Fort Boyard. We are going into Puppet Panic, or Panic Puppet. One day Arg will get the thing right, but no, not today. Takes a quick drink because you got to stay hydrated, especially when you're about to jump into the dance floor. And I'm going to give away my age by the terrible dancing I'm going to do in the next stage here. So, Puppet Panic, the enemies have not been... the flickies have not yet been put inside the enemies. They are currently being held captive inside these lovely little test tubes. We got to save them. These are the last 5 flickies of the game. Ours lining himself up, doesn't quite get the jump. Going to wait for the platform and run away. Jump straight up the ramp because Sonic is too fast and doesn't need it. As we're going to come through, grabbing the remaining flickies. We've got the third one over here in this container. We got to run all the way up. Does not get hit by the enemy. No sniping today. Running our way through. We got 2 more to go. One is in here. We almost ran right past it, which would have been very, very embarrassing, but we are fine. Running our way through. Big jump onto the top there. Making sure we land down, and up we go. Oh, getting sniped. Going to grab the green one first, because the green one's the worst. And the blue and the purple will try and find us. Red one's just going to... Will you just stop sniping me, mister? 1, 2, obtained. 3, obtained. 4 is over here. Where did number 5 go? Oh, no. Who is number 5, and where did they go? Do I have them all? I have 4. Who are we missing? It's a green one down here, isn't it? No! Not like this. Oh, it's over there. I saw him. I did not see him. I saw things. This is not what you want to see. Ah, Flicky. Where are you? I literally don't know where he is. Is he down here? There he is. Oh, it was a blue one. No, the little blue flicky fell down the slope. You hate to see it. Because that poor little guy was going to stay in the corner until he could actually find us. But no, not today. So we're going to grab the invincibility. Going to run our way through. Going to jump onto the giant conveyor belt. And this one just lasts forever. So... techno music dance here. Fort Boyard music playing. The clue is about to burn. You've got 10 seconds remaining. Can you get it out of the canister in time? And we're going to run ourselves to the end of the stage. That invincibility runs out right before you get to the end of the stage here. Completely useless invincibility. But there you go, as you run our way through. But we got the flickies back. We've saved them all. They're all done. And we're coming up to the second last stage of the game here. This is it. It is a straight run to the end. The dramatic music plays. We've got a giant Eggman that we've got to go into the nose. That's right. The only way inside the giant ship is in through the nose. And we're going to run our way through here. It should be really smooth if nothing goes wrong. There's no AI here to troll us. This is all down to Arg and MIPS. What is MIPS? Mandatory isometric platforming. We have got to try and do platforming based on this view, which is quite hard. But here, our good friend, Eggman. As we run our way through, and we're going to go in, running our way down. Here we go to the platform. Will it be enough? Can we get through it first time? Big jump up. Wait for the platform. Don't fall through it. Oh, we got mipped. So unfortunately, the platform's solidity was not in place for us in time when we fell on the platform. So we phased right through it, just like a good old Sonic game does. Even Sonic 3D Blast, walls are just suggestions, or in this case, floors. We're going to run our way over, jump our way through, into the mine we go, and into the nose. Good to go into the nose. So a nice 103 there, even with getting mipped, which was very nice. But now we're coming to the... Well, it should be the final boss, but because we have the emeralds, it is the second last boss of the run here. It is split up into 3 phases here. He's going to try and slam down with his giant claw hand here. 1, 2, 3. And one more, and away he goes. And then we got another side. Repeat the process. Oh, they almost hit us. That's 1, 2, 3. And one more to go. I apologize for the noise. Lovely noise there. We're now in the flamethrower section, so we are going to just line ourselves up at the boss, and we're going to play with angles. Charge up a 2-tap spin dash, bounce off the wall. I can do this with one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounce off the thing, and where'd you go? Gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hold my hand up. I give you the thumbs up. I spin dash, and away we go. All I'm doing is I'm using the spin dash button and the spin button. Do this 4 times, and away you go. Nothing that you need to do here. And then we got one more section coming up after this, managing to get through the flamethrowers. We're now going to have some fun with Skittles. If we do this right, no Skittles will spawn. If we do it okay, we'll get 1 or 2 Skittles. If we make a mistake, we're going to get a lot of Skittles. So no Skittles there, but the same thing happening when we play with angles here. No Skittles coming through. Keeping my hand close to the analog stick in case I make a mistake. And then after this, we're going into the special stage, only activated when you gain the Chaos Emeralds. So we are coming through here. Big jump up and in. Through we go. One more head on each side here. There's a single Skittle coming out to try and stop us, but it's not enough as we now move into the final fight. And it is called the final fight. So we run our way through 141 straight into the final fight here. No cutscene, no level thing, just right into the final battle with the DJ Groovy floor here. Look at that shining floor. So groovy. But we got the boss here. He's also wearing his gloves here, keeping your hands protected, even if they do fire giant lasers out at you. And we're going to jump out, get the hit there, and run our way through. Coming into phase 2. We know what's coming. Does he know what's coming? Oh, he knows. He knows. In fact, it came from his nose. So yes, he's firing flames from his nose there. I'm just going to run around the outside here. He will never get us. And as we're going to go all the way through there, hit the boss, and away we go. But it's fine, because all I know is that once we get over here, we've really got a hand on things. And so does he, as he's sending his hands out to get us. We're just going to line these up. And as we got them coming through here, we're going to go through. Wait for the 7th noise. Spin dash out of the way, almost getting crushed there. Lining up the hands here because they're going to move after the 3rd area to their respective sides. And the closer they are to the respective sides, the better it is for us. So now they should move towards the sides, and we're going to jump away from them. And as you can see, they were already halfway down, so we don't have to worry about it. The boss is incoming. He's not happy with what we're doing, so he's got a backup plan. Turns out his backup plan is a bunch of missiles. Jamie, he's going to missile us with them, eh? He fires 6 and he's go through. Listen how many drop. Only 5 dropped and he fired 6 missiles. Where did the mysterious 6th missile go? It doesn't matter, because by the end of this, Eggman's going to lose his marbles. Sitting up here in the corner. None of his marbles are going to hit us. Told you he was losing his marbles. And as the boss gets ready after the 4th set of marbles, we jump, we hit him, and we are going in a lap 2. We've now got boost power. Unfortunately, we don't. This isn't F-Zero. I wish we did. Time is coming up once we finish another lap of this boss. Once again, he dons the gloves. Fingerless gloves, firing lasers out of his hands there. Does 2 salvos of the lasers. We're going to get the hit. And away we go. And rather than continuing on with the bad puns, because I know nobody wants to hear that. Cruel, you got anything to say, buddy?
Well, really, all I just want to say is you've been doing an amazing job with this run. And anyone in chat, I mean, I've seen a lot of positive comments. Be sure to follow this guy over at twitch.tv/Argick. Definitely worth it. Can strongly recommend.
Yes, please. If you do, if you, I know a lot of people are like, what is this guy on? The answer is life. I just enjoy putting on a good show. I enjoy streaming. I learn a lot of speedruns. My objective that I have is to try and learn every single speedrun for every single Sonic game. And I would love it if you guys could come and join me over on that amazing Twitch journey and just have some fun. We love to do all these silly things. We do a bit of marbles on stream. We do a bit of Fall Guys. We have a bit of casual fun, but mainly it's Sonic speedrunning. And yes, I'm shilling myself out because he handed it over to me. And you thought I was done with bad puns. I'm not sorry. As we go our way through, we're back to the missiles again. He's probably going to get payback for us one day as we go through here. But we are coming up on time after the final hit. We're going back to the marbles section, of course. And then once he loses his marbles, we are good to go. So we're going to set ourselves up into the little corner again here. He can't do anything. The marbles will bounce around. It's like they're all trying to find the end, but they can't quite make it. And time comes up in about the next 2 seconds. Here we go, folks. And time. And that is Sonic 3D Blast PC version, all emeralds, finishing in... I've no idea. I'm not looking at the timer.
I'm waiting on the stream delay, 49 something, but
yeah, that's fine. It's sub 50 is what I wanted. Even with all the mistakes with the AI there, sub 50 is pretty dang good. I cannot complain about that. I hope you've all enjoyed the run as well. And again, we got plenty of more awesome stuff coming through. Again, we got this amazing soundtrack as well. You're My Hero, and that is what everybody who benefits from Mind are thinking about with everybody who has generously donated. Do please keep them coming in. And of course, stick around because we got a number of great runs still coming up throughout the rest of the day as well.
yeah, for sure. And right after this, we're going to go into the Night of the Rabbit with Raccoons. Honestly, one of the games that I know the least about in the entire schedule, so I'm really curious to see it. Argick, thank you so much for joining us today. It has been an absolute blast right here. Chat, again, go follow this guy. Definitely worth it. Any last words before I throw it into the intermission?
What is wrong with his thumb? Look at his thumb. His thumb's not right. I can't do it. What is he doing? No, I hope you all enjoyed the run. Again, if you want to follow me over twitch.tv/Argick, I do a number of Sonic speed runs. It's always fun. We always like to have a good time. Generally having positive space, just enjoying ourselves. Do come over, say hi. And I will see you again for more BSG because you don't have rid of me yet. We've got 2 more runs because the guys over here decided they wanted more Sonic. So we got more Sonic and I'll see you then.
Yeah, thank you again. And with that, we are going to go into a brief intermission while we get set up for our next game. There will be some ads running as we get...